So, good afternoon. We are back again with another shambles of a press conference. Jesus Christ, these things get worse and worse every week. This one, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's beg Wenger back, yeah? Yay! Let's get the band back together. Might as well find Bentner and Shamak, get Ramsey back. Jack's already here begging for a contract. And it's kind of mad, this football club, isn't it? And Man United are about to get Ralph Ragnick. So that's another manager in the league that's better than ours. And it's just mad. This football club is an absolute shambles at times. But there we go. Big up to everybody in the chat. Make sure you are smashing the like button. Free hit the likes. Free hit the likes, people. Everything's a free hit, so why not? I'm going to show you the enemy of football right now. I'm going to show you that. This is the enemy of football right here. The enemy of football. This guy, I swear, like my man says on Facebook, big up to Mark. He says, we are a comedy club. That is exactly what we are. We are a comedy club. And that's why I just laugh, because it's getting mad. I can't lie. It's actually getting insane. I'm going to keep his mush on my screen for the whole of this press conference, just so you can see the stupidity. Oh, dear. Anyway, let's get into this press conference, and we'll go through it. He was asked about Newcastle. Obviously, we are playing Newcastle. He's asked about Lacazette again. I don't know why he's been asked about that again. They asked him last game, and he said, I can't speak about contracts. So why have they asked him that? He spoke about Wenger, etc., etc., etc. But let's go. Latest team news. He said no news. Everyone is fine so far, apart from Granit Xhaka. Hopefully, he'll be back sooner than expected. He is training and pushing himself and all the staff so hard, like he always does, because he's such a pro. He's such a pro. He's in a good place. He is evolving. He's evolving well, and hopefully we can have him a little bit earlier. It is still a bit too early to decide. Could it be by the end of the year? He said, I hope so, yes. So, yeah, expect Granit Xhaka to walk straight back into the team as soon as he is fit. That's how we roll at this football club. You don't have to earn your stripes. You just get put in regardless. On whether he's seen a determination in training among the squad to bounce back. Not only there, I really like the reaction that we had already in the dressing room at Anfield after the game, how some players took leadership and described what had happened in a real honest way and looked forward. This is not something this is not something that in a season it will ever be like this. There are always bumps in the road. This guy, bumps in the road. There are results, there are injuries, there are issues you have to deal with. And I really like how the team has reacted in a tough week. So basically, they played up for the Amazon cameras, is what he's saying. Trust the process. Anyway, let's continue. On the players speaking up in the dressing room afterwards, he was asked about that. He said, this is something that before it didn't happen. I'm really pleased it is happening at the moment. There you go. Like I said, playing up for the Amazon cameras. Who are these players? He goes, I'm not going to tell you what happens on what happens in the dressing room. Well, you just did. On reflection, he said, we have to show it on Saturday in front of our people and go into that game with a mentality, and the preparation is important. But what is more important is to perform well, play as good as we can, and then we'll be close to winning the match. This geezer. We'll be close to winning the match. Yes, okay. Mate, this team, let's not forget, this team are bottom of the table. So let's not forget that. We are bottom, Newcastle are bottom of the table. Yes, big up to my boy Leo. Keep free hitting the likes. Everything's a free hit, Leo. So we've got a free hit the likes. Big up to everyone watching, man. There's over 300 people here, so come on, keep smacking the likes. Thank you to everyone who's subscribing as well. The subs are flying up in a minute. Make sure you subscribe to my mate's YouTube channel. His name's on the screen. Just type that into YouTube and you'll find his channel. So get that, do it now. In fact, I'll get his link, so it makes it easier for you lot. He does FIFA content. I will be doing FIFA content at some point. And I have got back to winning ways on that game, which is kind of good. I've changed a couple of things and now I'm starting to win. So, and it's a lot easier. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. Well, I do know what I was doing wrong and I rectified it. But I got rid of quite a lot of my players as well. Oh, can I just say as well, Robbie Keane is a bad man on that game. I got Robbie Keane and Werner up front now. But anyway, less of that. My mate's YouTube channel link is in the chat right now, so go and subscribe to that. Thank you to everyone who's put super chats in as well. United have made a good decision for once. I'm confused as to why Ralph Rangnick's only an interim manager. What's that all about? It's a bit of an off-key one, isn't it? Big up Tom for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Big up to my Danish compatriots. Come on, Kim Calster, baby. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're well. Hope the family's good. Hope everyone's staying safe. I think there's another bit of madness due in the next couple of weeks in this crazy world that we live in. So keep your eyes peeled. Stock up on food and drink. That's all I'm saying. Big up to Archie Holland as well. Appreciate it, man, for the donation, buddy. Arsenal fans mock United for Fergie getting involved at training and in the dressing room. But when Wenger does it, it's amazing. Exactly. Mate, the double standards of this fan base, Archie, are mad. They're actually insane. I can't lie. And you just got to laugh. Just got to laugh at the hypocrisy. We're finished, mate. We're done as a football club. We are done. We're just a comedy club, like one of the first comments said. My mate's YouTube channel is pinned to the top of the comment section, so make sure you go and subscribe to that for his FIFA content. But let's get back into this press conference. Where are we? On taking positives from the Anfield game, he said, absolutely, there's a lot of things you can learn. You can see the standards you have to raise to compete with those teams in the league and how consistent they do it for every game, but as well, how consistent they do it throughout the game. They dominate every area, and that's why they've been successful. He was then asked about Newcastle's poor record at the Emirates. He said, let's keep that going, but it's a new game. Obviously, there is see another typo. I thought I read that right. Obviously, there are changes happening. You mean some changes happening? Jesus Christ! Every week, you can see the momentum that is building, and it is different. What is he talking about? Let me read that again from the beginning. Let's keep it going. But it's a new game. Obviously, there are changes happening, and you can see the momentum that is building, and it is different. You can see the last game they played as well. You saw some different things. New manager, new coaching staff. So let's be prepared. Well, I'd hope you would be prepared, mate, because you're getting $6 million a year. He was then asked about Eddie Howe. He said, that's what they've decided. I admired Eddie for what he's done in the league, his style of play, and the coaching staff as well. So I'm sure he'll be fully prepared. On how difficult it is for Eddie Howe to manage a team when he has to isolate. Obviously, he had COVID. He said, we have technology now to try and do as much as we can. But I would imagine he found it really hard as well from the moment he joined for that to happen. I think it was very unfortunate, but I'm sure he found a way. On whether he rang Mikel for advice, he said no. Why would he ring Mikel Arteta for advice? If anything, it should be the other way round. Why would Eddie Howe ring Mikel Arteta for advice? Jack Wilshere being complimented by the academy players. I'll turn it in. Yeah, I think it's a great compliment for Jack that the players that are playing alongside him think that way of him. Oh, fucking shit. How does he taste, mate? Yeah, he is doing really well. He is doing better and better. And we know the qualities Jack has. Nobody cares. On the flashpoint with Jurgen Klopp, he said, you have to be spontaneous and do what you have to do. I will always defend my club, my team, and my players on the pitch. On the game against Newcastle, I'm really looking forward to the game. After a defeat, we want to play straight away in a different context. We're on a good run. We play at home. We will have our people right behind us. Look, the manipulation of this guy. How do you know the people will be right behind you? Because I'll tell you something, mate. Yeah, you'll be lucky if that stadium's even 3/4 full. I'm telling you, there's going to be loads of empty seats in that ground. I'm adamant of that. And I ain't even looked on the website. He said, first of all, play as well as we can, and then we'll be closer to winning the match. Okay, on seeing Joe Willock again. Oh, hello, Joe. Oh, yes, let's have a kiss and a car. Mwah, mwah. Nobody cares. Right, I'm not even reading that. If he's spoken to Joe, nobody cares. On what the players thought of the flashpoint with Klopp, I don't know. It's who I am. If I feel like this, I will react. And if I feel I have to defend my players, then I would do it. Why isn't he as fiery in the press conference? I'll tell you why he's not as fiery in a press conference, because you absolute wankers don't ask the right questions. So you don't trigger him, because it's all a jolly up for you and your pals and the communications guy. Yeah, it's a premeditated line of questioning to lead us down a road that you want us to go down as a club. That's why. And yeah, didn't take a genius to work that one out, did it? So anyway, let's listen to the answer from Mikel. Well, I don't know. Maybe you don't give me enough motives to go the other way, but it's part of our character. How important have wingbacks become? What is this question? What is he talking about? Who asked that question? Why are you asking him that? I'm not even reading it. And if Newcastle's position reflects their ability, he said, from what I've seen of them, no. What I've seen of them in the last few games as well, the crucial moments in games where the game could have gone completely different. We know the attacking threat they have. They have players that can hurt you in the last 30 metres of the pitch, and we're going to have to be really cautious of that. Oh, we'll expect Park the Bus FC back again. And then we have to play as well as we can. On our defensive unit growing together, he said, obviously their age, how they complement their qualities, and as well the chemistry, fucking hell, mate, Jesus Christ, that they are building. It is really important. It's rare to see it that early. Okay, you're breaking boundaries, Mikel. Well done. It's not like we've shipped 17 goals this season, is it, mate? Do you know what I mean? Only the 17 conceded. Jesus Christ, I'm coming back to this in a minute. I don't know if this guy's talking to me or whether he meant the journalist. I don't know. Agenda. That word has got to be the muggiest word on social media, isn't it? Agenda. You've got an agenda. Yeah, I'll tell you what my agenda is, mate. To earn as much fucking money as I can and keep spitting facts about my football club. There's two for you. How about that? How about that? How about that? Yeah, how about that? Because this football club has an agenda. This football club has an agenda to absolutely fleece football fans globally. And it also has an agenda to lower the standards, to let this fuck that's on my screen right now get away with doing what he's doing, which is failing. Yeah, we are not here to sit there and pound it down to this football club. We're here to raise the standards. Yeah, the standards are on the floor. It's on its knees. And people like me are trying to drag the standards back up. So if people think that's an agenda, then stop watching. Pretty simple, isn't it? Big up to Grant, man. Hope you're good, buddy. Hope the family's well. Thank you for the generous donation, my friend. You could have got Gianni van Bronckhorst. He's a good manager. Won 2 Dutch Cups and a title with Feyenoord, breaking the hold between Ajax and PSV. And he's played for the club as well. So, yeah, we could have. We could have got a lot of managers, mate. Could have, should have, didn't, because they've all colluded together to get this geezer there in a job when he's not qualified. You know, it's mad. It's actually mad. I don't get it. I just don't. I do get it, actually. No, I do get it. I get it because I said this on the stream yesterday. He's the same age as me, Arteta, I think. I think he's 39, right? Then you've got Edu, who's in his early 40s. Then you've got Josh in his early 40s, I think. Vinay is the same age as me as well, and he's the CEO. So 4 of the most important people within a football club are all about the same age as me. I'm sorry. That ain't acceptable, man. Like, they're not good enough. Yes, you can be of that age. If you're good enough, it's cool. He ain't good enough. Vinay ain't good enough. Edu ain't good enough. And Josh Kroenke, Josh Kroenke sits and talks a good game about wants to speak to fans and this and that. I'm still waiting for him to come on the channel. So where is he? Because we know he searches social media and he watches stuff. He said that in his interview. Or was he lying? Maybe he was lying, which is probably why he hasn't reached out to us yet. But it's mad. They're all colluding together to lower the standards of a great football club, the 3rd biggest in the country. It is actually insane. Big up to Del Boy. My agenda is to have lots of beers this evening. I did that yesterday. In fact, I had rum and coke yesterday, which is why I didn't come back on and do another stream. I went out. I thought I'll just go out and meet my pal, down at his bar and just have one drink. One drink led to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 drinks and getting back home Semi-cut. Oh dear. Big up to you, Del Boy, man. Make sure you go and subscribe to that channel, Del Boy Gunner TV. Type it in, man. Type it in. In fact, I'll type it in and put it in the chat. How's that? How's that? See, look, I look after you people, man. Just like you look after me on here by coming and watching every day. Let's just type that in. There it is. Come on. Man's got 36 subs, just started his channel. So make sure you go and show him some love, yeah? Go and subscribe to this. It's in the chat right now. Go and subscribe. Big up to James for the donation. Arteta will go for Wenger and get Neil Warnock. Well, we're coming to the Wenger bit of this press conference in a minute, mate. It is actually insane how backwards the mentality is at this football club, innit? And look at him. Look at him. Like, this is the enemy of football, mate. He really is. And thank you for that, buddy. Thank you, Connor, for yours. Have you watched the Wenger film, Lee? By the way, big up, by the way. Thank you. I haven't, and I won't be. I am not going to sit and waste my time watching him chat bollocks. I can't lie. Is that the Invincible film? Is it? Is that the film? I see it live, mate. So I see a lot of that season live. I see it unfolding on TV for the rest of it. I don't need to watch it again. I know what happens. Yeah. Good luck to anyone who does want to watch it, but it ain't for me, mate. It ain't for me. I'd rather watch a podcast, if I'm honest. And yeah, it is what it is. Anyway. Big up King Tony for the donation, man. Major tactical substitute. Lackeroff, slow the guard on. That's jokes. That's jokes. Who the fuck is Ralph Rangnick? He was the man who masterminded Leipzig's journey to the top. Whether he'll be any good at United or not remains to be seen. But there we go. Let's carry on. 1 second. I feel like my jacket potatoes are burning. Stay there 1 sec. 1 sec. We're back. They're not burning. I thought they were burning, but there we go. Anyway, let's carry on with this press conference. Keep pumping the likes up, everyone, man. Nearly 500 people in here. Let's go. On managing the squad during the Christmas period. Who asked that question? I'm not even reading his reply. On the recent fan-led review, and if he feels football needs to change, he said there is a movement there, and in the next few years, there's going to be some changes. I think it's a bit early to be talking about that, but I'm going to carry on anyway, is basically what he's saying. We had to read through it properly and see what we want as a club and which sides we're going to position ourselves in. There is a movement, and like everything, I think football will evolve in one direction. Hopefully the right one. Not with you at my football club, it ain't, mate. Whether the club opposed to the Newcastle takeover, he said, I can't say much. I think we have regulators and they have to decide who can own a football club or not. They've gone through the system and now Newcastle have new owners. No way. You're joking. If they fulfilled the criteria they needed, then that's it. That's what regulators do. On his personal view of the takeover, he said, I think we are guided by regulators. Well, that's the same as what he just said a minute ago. And whatever we think is better or not. Like, fucking seriously, like, what a waste of questioning. On lack of being able to talk to foreign clubs in January, he said that's the position. It's happening more in football. He's not the only one. We have a few. Yes, Richard Garlick didn't do his job properly. There's something we have to deal with the contracts. They were coming from a few years ago, and certain particularities. We knew that this was the case. I've already spoken to them individually about how we're going to handle those situations the best possible way, and that is it. Are you concerned about his contract situation? He said it's the situation we have. Whether you're concerned or not, things have happened in the last few seasons for different players where those possibilities are there. Sometimes the club has more control and sometimes the player has more control. The important thing is the communication is clear and the intentions of both parties while we are together are very clear. Okay. What are those intentions? He said the demands don't change whether you have 6 months or a 6-year contract. You're still employed by the club. Did you hear that bit, people? Whether you have 6 months or 6 years, you are still employed by the club. So stop gassing up players over the football club. They are employees of the club. The club is the star. Big up Kenny Ken. The players are not the stars. The club is the star. And people need to realize that when they're sucking off players. So let's carry on. You are here because you are willing to be here and you have have to perform at a 10. You have to perform at a 10. 10 out of 10, really? Oh, really? You have to perform at a 10. And there is nothing different with respects to anyone. Really? Well, on that basis then, mate, yeah, all of them players that played at the weekend, apart from the goalkeeper, who was a 10, I take it they'll all be dropped this weekend for Newcastle then. Because if you have to be a 10 every week, then surely that's the standards, right? And if they're not a 10, then they don't play. It's non-negotiable, Mikel. Oh, dear. And whether here we go, brace yourselves. This is the Wenger part of the press conference. On whether there's been a formal offer to Arsene Wenger for him to return. He said, well, there's been communication and I saw him and talked to him when we went to see the film. It was incredibly pleasant to see him and chat to him. Oh, bless. And hopefully we can bring him close because I think he'll have a great time just seeing the environment that he can create around him and around this place, because all of this respect and admiration that everybody at the club has for what he has done. Yeah, what he has done is lowered the standards by saying fourth is a trophy, and now you lot are lowering them even more. Mad. And for what he represents as a person to the club. Mate, the geezer's in his 70s. Piss off. Now, on what role would he get if he returned? I cannot tell you now, but what I can say is that I would like him to be much closer personally to me. Oh, fucking turn it in. I'm done with this club, man. So basically what you're saying is you want him to come in as an assistant or an advisor. Is this a joke? Seriously. Strap up, people. Strap up. This club is dead. It is finished. I swear to you now, if that I was going to call him saying, I ain't going to say it. If that geezer comes back to this football club, watch how many people stop going. Yeah, there's a lot of people that will stop going because that geezer was done and dusted out here years ago. Years ago. He should have fucked off after Hull City. And then he should have fucked off after Chelsea. Like, come on. And now fast forward, we're in 2022 nearly, and this enemy of football on the screen right here, this enemy of football wants him back to help him. We're finished, mate. We're done. The club's done. We're done. It's a joke. It's an absolute disgrace. It's a shambles. This geezer is helping fuck this and totally finish this club off. Arsene Wenger's already done the majority of it. This geezer's finishing it. Yeah, absolutely disgusting that it's even being talked about to get him back at the club. Unbelievable. Because, and I'm going to carry on. I'm going to read that bit again. I cannot tell you what role he'll have, but I can say that I would like him to be much closer personally to me because I think he'd be a great help and it would be a great help for the club. Things take time and I think he has to dictate those timings. What I can say from my side, and I can talk, I think, on behalf of everybody, we would be delighted to have him much closer. Well, I fucking wouldn't. Yeah, and there's a lot of people that wouldn't either. And that's the end of the press conference. That's an absolute shambles. I can't lie. I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. In which way does it make any sense for this geezer to come back to the football club that he's fucking finished off? Like, yeah, oh, I'll tell you what, you didn't quite finish it, Arsene. Come back and help me finish it. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. We're going backwards, exactly. We're going backwards. The club's given up. The club's a shambles, mate. It's an absolute shambles, this football club. I'm sick of it. Absolutely hate my football club, which is mad. I actually hate it. It's actually insane, mate. Big up to Ian, man. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. I hope it's a joke, says Andy. It don't look like it, mate. It does look like he's going to try and get Wenger back in to help him out, buddy. Thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate that. It's unreal. It's unreal. Yeah, exactly. Big up to Matt. Hope you're good, buddy. Wenger was done in 08 after Gallas lost those contracts. It's unreal, man. Arsenal is finished, says Jose Mourinho. We are finished, mate. We're done. No ambition for results, so that's why they're bringing back Wenger to try and stabilise things and bring back the old tactics. This is a great comment. It sounds like he's actually telling people he don't know what he's doing. That's exactly what he's telling people. Well done, Chris. That is spot on. He's basically saying, I'm out of my depth. Daddy Wenger, please come and help me, is exactly what he's saying. Yeah, that is not acceptable. And I'll tell you something now. Yeah, our fans will absolutely gush if Wenger comes back. A lot of our fans, the majority of our fans, will be singing his name around the ground. Fucking turn it in. This club is done, mate. It is finished. It's unbelievable. I'm fuming. I really am. He's coming back as an episode from the Amazon show. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, man. It wouldn't surprise me if he was wheeled out onto the Amazon show. Thank you for that, Connor. Who's our number 2? AirPod Albert. I can't even pronounce the guy's surname. AirPod Albert. Big up my boy Ricky, man. No, Lee. If they bring Wenger back, then they can lure Lord Bentner back, plus Jack and Aaron. Oh, Aaron. Walcott said the other day that Aaron wants to come back. I bet you do, mate. Piss off. Stay in Turin, mug. I hope we get relegated. Do you know what? If we got relegated, the majority of divs that support or claim to support this football club would all fuck off. So, yeah, maybe that would be the best thing, mate. Yeah, and we might actually get our football club back. Big up DJ Crane, baby. A wise man once said, Lee, stop cursing so much. RIP to the sexiest voice on YouTube, Chiggy Chig. Big up the goat of the rat army. Cheers, my guy. Yeah, he did always say, why are you cursing to me? He did tell me off all the time, didn't he? Like, it's like my mum. My mum tells me off for swearing on here as well. Stop swearing, Lee. I probably should stop swearing because the amount of videos I get demonetized for swearing is mad. Oh, dear. So maybe I should stop swearing. Maybe I should just use different words. Thank you for that, man. I hope you and the family are well, buddy. It's mad. Big Daddy Weng's at the wheel. We're finished. The football club is officially finished. It is finished. We're done. We are done out here. We're done. The band is back to getting back together. It's pathetic, isn't it, mate? It really is. It really, really is a shambles, man. They're bringing Wenger in to secure a top 4 finish. Oh, dear. Unbelievable. Big Daddy Weng's back again. Wenger ball back at the carpet, they'll all be tweeting, wouldn't they, these little virgins? It's mad. Mate, this guy is the enemy of football. He's the enemy of football. Search Ralph Ragnick Talk Football on YouTube channel. He's the coach's voice. You'll be amazed how much this guy knows tactically. I think my mate sent me that earlier, actually. Where is it? Is it that one? Is that the one you're on about? That's the one my mate sent me. So yeah, I'll have a little watch of that. Big up to Drew, man. Big up to my guy. Come on, real one, baby. Big up to Andy Hart with another donation. Thank you, mate. Would you take David Moyes at Arsenal? In a heartbeat. 100%. His level's better than him. The benchmark shouldn't just be being better than him, because everyone's better than him. He's fucking useless. But David Moyes is levels, and I mean levels, clear of him. Levels clear of him. We're so finished. We are static. We're finished. We're finished. Big up root cause as well. The club is so badly run, it would deserve relegation. 100%. That's the one, yeah? Cool, man. I'll have a little watch of that when I'm eating my jacket potatoes. I'm supporting Stockport from now on. I'll tell you something now, mate. If Wenger comes in, I might just change this channel to a fucking watch-along channel for other clubs. Like, although saying that, the views would be fucking lit, wouldn't they? The views would be lit. But it's actually, I would say it's insane and unbelievable. But with this enemy of football in charge, anything is just not unbelievable anymore. It's believable with this guy. I mean, look at him. He just comes across and looks like an arrogant prick. Like sitting there, oh, look at me. Yes, oh, yes, I've spoken to Wenger. I'm going to try and get him close to me. Basically, you're saying you're shit, you're out your depth, and you need somebody to help you. That's all he's saying. I'm not good enough, and I need somebody to come and help me. So why not get Daddy Wengs back? Big Daddy Wengs. Wenger ball at the carpet. Oh, we're eating Gucci. Yes. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Pathetic. Bring back Bentner to coach ABBA. It's the sort of thing he'd do. It's the sort of thing he'd do. Unbelievable, Jeff. Thank you for that, King Tony, man. Lee, I hope the £790 million fee will force him to sell the club. It's nice. It's nice, bruv. It's nice. This club's all nice, isn't it? It's just nice. You know, nice. Let's all be nice. You can't be toxic. You're not allowed to call this prick out. You're not allowed to call the owner out. You're not allowed to call anything out of the club because you've got an agenda. Big up to C. Finnan, man. Come on, my guy, man. My guy. Be nice, Lee. Arteta has a great hairline, remember? That's because it is a wig. I can prove it. I can actually prove it. It's a wig, look. It's a wig. The man's bald, bruv. He's bald. He's actually bald. He doesn't know. Thank you for that, buddy. He doesn't know how to construct an attack, so he wants Wenger to show him. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Mate, it's mad. Big up to everyone watching on Facebook. Big up to you, Mark Barron. Hope you're well, mate. It's mad. Big up to Peace Tembo as well. I don't want Wenger back. He turned us into a Joe club. Look at what happened to United when they brought back Fergie. Exactly. It's mad. He has achieved nothing. He won that FA Cup due to Emery's sacrifice. The guy ain't good enough. He also won that FA Cup due to having water breaks. Do you know what I mean? Big up to Andy, dropping another donation in. Thank you, man. He needs a father figure. He missed Daddy Wengs. It's mad, isn't it? It is actually mad. Big up to all the Man United fans buzzing that they've got Ralph Rangnick. So that's now them finishing above us. So all them Arsenal fans that were sitting there, let's all laugh at United. They lost 4-1 to Watford. Yeah, could be worse. You lost to Watford. Yeah, you're not fucking laughing now, are you? Not laughing now. Because all of you little wankers that were laughing are the same ones that think you are hipsters and all sit and pretend you know who Ralph Rangnick is. Like, it's mad. It's actually mad. I'm just baffled at how fucking shit this football club is. I really am. And it never ceases to amaze me. Like every day, there's something else that comes out that just makes it even worse. And I'm like, are you not trying to do this deliberately? Like, are you deliberately just trying to give me content? Like, imagine if Arsenal were winning every single week, right? They were run like Chelsea. You see how Eunice and Matisse and all of that, they're getting mad views on their videos. That is what I would get because I'd be sitting here happy. So the quicker this club sort it out and hurry up, I'd get a lot more views. It's peak. It is peak. It's nearly as peak as only having 207 likes on this video with 600 people watching. So smash, free hit the likes, free hit the likes. We are going to finish above United. You're a muppet. Okay, we'll come back in May. Judge in May. Thanks for watching, mate. Now who's the muppet? Because you've probably been banned as well from the chat. Why do these people do it? You're a muppet. We're going to finish above United. Mate, get out your mum's box room, you tart. Seriously, get off of anime, you fucking idiot. It's mad. It is mad. Klopp's got his pressing style. Pep's got his tiki-taka. Arteta's got what? Park the bus, mate. That's what he's got. Park the bus. Lee, what if Arsenal sack Arteta and get Ollie? That'd never happen. That'd never happen. That's mad. You missed one of my earlier super chats, did I? Let me go and check it, man. Sorry. Do keep free hitting the likes up. I've read that one. The good thing on here now is I can go all the way back. I don't have to go to a different screen, which is a good feature that they've updated on here. Where is it? Keep smashing the likes. Free hits on the likes. I don't think I have, mate. I think I've read them. Yeah, I think I've read them all, mate. Unless I'm blind. You can't see it. No, I've read them all, man. I did the thing. But yeah, it's actually mad. It's actually insane. I don't know a lot about Ragnick. Is he decent? Well, listen, he got Leipzig doing their thing. So I don't know. I'm going to watch this video that somebody sent me. I'm going to see how tactically aware he is. But I'm sure he's better than the enemy of football sat there. So that's another manager that's better than our manager. And thank you, man. Really appreciate all the donations, buddy. Thank you very much. Big up to everyone who's put one in as well. Big up to Leroy. Top show. You're on form today, man. Narrative FC. Come on. Real one, baby. Thank you, buddy. Some of these comments are hilarious. Lee, they're obsessed with you. They are obsessed with me. They can't go a whole day without coming to get their Lee Gunner fix, mate. Like people that hate follow are the weirdest creatures. In fact, they're not creatures. They're mutants. The weirdest mutants. They're a bit off key, aren't they? Oh, let me follow this person just so I can hate them and give them hate in their comment section. Like, what an absolute weirdo. Like, I don't really get it. But keep watching because it boosts the algorithm, which means I get paid more. So thanks. And I do find it funny because everyone was having street parties when I got suspended off Twitter. And now the amount of people that send me people that on Twitter that are generating my clips around and circulating my clips around on Twitter, right, to try and take the piss out of stuff I'm saying. It's like, yeah, Lee Gunner's off Twitter. Let's have a street party. We don't need to have that toxicity on here anymore. But now what you're doing is you're actively coming to my channel, watching it, clipping it, and then putting it out on Twitter. So what was that all about? Like, these people are fucking weirdos, mate. Like, proper weirdos. Free hit the likes. Come on, I'm going to do a couple more minutes. My jacket potatoes are ready in 2 minutes. Big up Arsenio Wenger. Even my dog is happy and he don't even know what's going on. Whoop, whoop, whoo. Wenger is back. Yay. He's not back yet, mate. He's not back and hopefully he don't come back. Project Elderly. It's mad, isn't it? It's actually peak. Right, listen, I'm going to get out of here. I will be back again at 7:30 UK time with Henry Wright on here. So make sure you come and check that out. He's going to be talking about Tottenham. They would have just finished playing Mura tonight by the time we do that show. And yeah, we'll talk about this Wenger story. So all have a wonderful day. Thanks to everyone who has put a donation in, put a like on the video and commented. Blimey. Yeah, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go and tuck into my my jacket potatoes with beans and cheese and a little bit of brown sauce. And Thank you very much again, Andy, man. Andy's smashing the donations in today. Thank you, buddy. Arsenal should have got Benitez after Wenger. Always rated Benitez. Or Ancelotti. I would have took Ancelotti personally, but Benitez, yeah, we should have. Like, it'll stabilise the club. It's mad. Mate, they'll love anything that this football club does at the minute, because it's all about being a media company, not saying it as it is. It's all about, I'm not even going down that road. You all know my thoughts on it. It ain't what it was. We're out of here. Arteta out and Wenger out. At least I can say Wenger out again. All have a spunking afternoon. I'm out of here. I'll be back again at 7:30 UK time. Slap a like. We're out. Laters.